2, 2, 3, 4. Ice in the veins, I'm not feeling okay. Time bombs ticking like a lie all over my life. Got me caught up under siege, it's been so hard to fly. Make my life soar, as I'm time bombs ticking like a time bomb over my whole frame. And it's ticking away when I'm just getting set up for the stage. A real wave, like a warrior made spirit, about to be up on that grind for a real heart's work mission through faith in Jesus Christ. As when we rise, we're looking for your life. Look into my eyes, you can see I ain't lying. I'm just trying to see that algorithm that's been unlocked for game made wars over me. Real thick, and I'm just trying to soar and make my way to fly. So while I'm speaking out with the flames inside of my heart, they're trying to make me all out to be cray-cray. For my whole integrity, it's my identity that got tossed in the throne ways, in the throne out of range. Young G, we'll finna beat up this beat. Out on this lyricist mission, let me take out the storm within that precision, with that wave that hits. More like a lyricist that takes it to the top, with all of them other truth G's about to flip that script. With real rhymes, we're about to rip this like a real crime. With that clarity that they're trying to sneak up all out of my whole brains. Bang. Got the time on lock and I'm finally able to talk. So I'm singing these words together through that spark of my own heart. This is work. I loved you, Emily. Just know this, with who you are, that you inspired me even when I was down on my luck. And I took my prayers to the Lord to stay forlorn inside of this life. When this life was bleeding, bled out dry.
AviBeats.
As if I wasn't there, as if nobody cared. It dropped me all out of my whole brains. I didn't even want to feel all of these pains taking over me, not even able to speak. What the pains are like, not knowing what's going on with my whole life. My own heart's work tied up into that pain, feeling so drained, insane, like I'm not a own self in the chord. Reflections taken and leaving me floored for more inside of my life to figure it out. You gonna get ready to rise? Get ready.
AviBeats.
Know that you're the furthest now, and this is the fire. The fire's rising up, cold and burden coming back. No chains on me. No chains on me. To take that heat, now I'm breathing like that prophecy. We're finna rise. Big war in that light. Every strike, every grind, every brick thrown your way. This is the mortar brigade made with that grind with your might. Take that strive to the stars, light it up from the dirt to the gold. They're trying to take me out, but that truth won't fold, nah, 'cause it's all lies. They're trying to go here to shut me down. Try to clip up my wings and steal my breath just to erase my name. But I know that was the pain that created the whole furnace for this type of fire. Rising up, I was cornered and plotted in for my whole downfall. I still stood up tall, erasing my name. They tried to frame up my whole soul inside of their work, the darkest parts of their artwork. As I'm trying to take out that heart's work, they can sure can try to take me out, but the truth, the real truth won't fold within their eyes. They can't block that true sunshine.
AviBeats.
And I'm gonna be better than investigator, alligator on that grind. They thought they'd break me down with that lesson in disguise. I was built to rise up to the skies. Kingdom spark with the kingdom work of his own heart. Armored up with that light, we finna rise. No chains on me tonight. Took the heat, now I'm breathing life in like a prophecy. We're gonna rise and spark up this night. Got no chains on me, we took the heat.
AviBeats.
We're gonna grind up to the skies now. Drop the fleet, made it for a night. Each strike made me sharp on my grind. In that fight, from the mud to the stars, the homework of our heart, gonna rise. Ain't never seen my scars in the day of night. Taking out that better light, trying to take me down, but I found my way down. Heart works in my soul, got that grip from the plug that they let slip from the king of all kings. In that fight with the rhythm and the redemption that it brings to real life. Not that fake love with all them scripts where the outcast rises in their reclaims up in their own dream. We're building up that real life for the whole scene. Yeah, they got me down, lost and incomplete. In that lost and found, so I'm found now with my spirit truly found. And I'm charged up, lit up with the heaven's grace, and I'm truly coming alive. I'm a victor in every single thing that they try to flip in the picture bright. So I painted it back with the blood that I felt and the tears that I shed. Bled out the truth written out all of the time to paint it up black. This is one that's been lost and so controlled, silenced and bruised. For the warriors chosen, not born to lose. Feel that thunder from your whole soul. We'll redefine that goal. This is our drum line. We don't run no more. We're finna rise, we're finna grind all night. No chains on me. Took the heat from these cold streets. These cold streets. Now I breathe like a prophecy, made of warrior's light. Make me sharp as a knife.
AviBeats.
Babe, in a world so fake, inside of its whole love's life value it takes, and it grinds through the storms of that fire over your whole soul. You wanna rise, but they faint and freeze. That type of love's life trying to transcend to the try to build out of the solid grind. So when you hear that song, I want you to stay solid on that ground. Down, down, like a true G's queen really could. We'll know that bias, they try to throw us all around, take us off of our whole game. They even attain the type of love's life value that we made. But love like ours, staying true to the ground, never to be tamed. Saying Lord to the Lord for more in our life, molded in the ways of the Lord with this true G's love. Could never be fake, and you can't replace when the bomb hits and the proms mix. Never got, never dance under the stars or we dance in the rain, full of our whole hearts' pain. Together to take it away from you, as you take it away from me too. A real true G's type of love that we share. We can't ever be fake when this world's shaded in ways. Pistol pop into the peace, true heart's unique tone. I protect my queen like a real true G could, like a real true G should. It's not just about the flowers or that prize, it's a heartstrings enterprise of real heart's work will rise. In the divine light that Jesus Christ light, that Jesus Christ light, freeing our hearts to do this right, girl, for you and for me. Cause we're built by the solid ground, built on the solid ground.
AviBeats.
They wanted to bury that light and divide our hearts up and turn a real love's life into that smokestack. But I've learned that God don't waste pain as we stay Lord to the Lord for more in our lives like a true G's should. They could have grown into something real bright, truly unique, with a real warrior's mission for that real love's life. Real, stay real and stay unique, and take it on bright to build something right, solid like a true G really could, really should have been coming out forthright. But this trauma train they wanted to make instead left me grinding and feeling so alone, lost as a true G's queen. Never could, never should, never would to take my love like that. I'd had to share her away from me, being able to see the real me, real unique, and that heart of gold inside a real mission that they try to fold up and shadow up in their gossip, and it truly shows, they couldn't have just held it down, like holding that jackhammer on the pavement to build that brick and mortar system out here large. Mega hard work made to feel we're building out bright, building it right. Instead we're finding up ways to network me instead of network with me, like a real Queen G's mission that was supposed to be kingdom sound coming around of a covenant made move to hit that ground running. And so I came out with a real kingdom made warriors move as they try to snatch me out of my whole mind and soul, steal up my youth, and I'm setting it in booth now for the whole world wanted to see. Been stuck within a noose that I couldn't even see, I couldn't even breathe, couldn't even feel my whole self, myself. But this type of love that was speaking, it ain't just about that glow, it's about that whole narrow of a faith so strong, cutting in that noise. Got my true G's queen playing all of my songs as she passes by down these dirt roads, covenant strong warriors type of love life. Pistol popping in the peaks, popping in the true hearts and unique tones. I protect my G like a real Jew. G's queen, really could, really should. Up in that real G's wood. It's type of that kind of flowers and type of that enterprise. That real work of our hearts work as it well up rose and divine in that light of Jesus Christ within our hearts. We're finna do this right, girl. You and me, with you babe by my side. We're feeling this life with each and every single thing that they could throw on us to make it right. And we're gonna pop that bottle and we're gonna make our whole dreams come true tonight, like a work of our whole hearts playing in that final Bein, baby. Bomb that I gave as you and me to gift that get a better fight for that better loves this light tonight, as we needed to care for a fake crime, watching that fake crime in our love life. Pistol popping for that peace in the two hearts unique up in that tone way, because when we wanted to plant those better seeds and spread them around and spread around with faith, we're gonna rise up like a true G's queen, really good with that love's work of our heart, not to be fake or ever be mistaken. Pistol popping for that peace, pistol popping for that peace. We're gonna ride these storms and rise up in the fire of our whole soul's work, whole soil's work of our heart when they faint and freeze. Trauma trains, suns up in the skies, battle up and wide, build up for that breeze and worldwide. Stand strong with the prayer going hand in hand as our knees touch the ground. You can feel that prayer from our whole soul's cry. Stand floored from Lord side of our whole love's life value to the Lord. Bass beating up these whole roads. We're gonna soar like them eagles do with their hearts without use, building up our throne, popping bottles and they're popping in the crime of our love. Inside of we ride through more storms and the ruins that they build of this solid ground. When you know you hear this sound, you stay down like a true G's queen really would. We'll melt them ice as they try to throw us down and around and off our game that they can't not tame. Cause we'll stay pistol popping in the peace, pistol popping for the true hearts unique. Tone bomb hits from the prom hits, gonna drop but not a dance. Highest hits and them heights hits, them heights fits and them heights fits. When no dance in the rain through all of this type of pain that this world gave with their whole love's values that you can never be fake. Pistol popping with the peace, our two hearts unique. I protect my Queen G. Tried to bury your light, divide our hearts like that true love slave coming smack in that smokestack of all of the sorrows. But God don't waste the type of pain. We stay floored for our life, our lost life. When we could roll with the real true G, build something real, build something bright, bold like a warrior's mission and that goal. A real love life, it's never so cold. A real love's life, for that real life, a real wife. But instead they sound them trauma trains, whispering in all of that rain, through all of that screaming pain, trying to paint up my true G's queen like she'll never feel that type of slaying way ever again. Never around me, not with me, G. Betrayals up in disguises while they're holding them jackhammers, trying to build our whole enterprise of despise. They disguise a covert way, the covenant sound. Kingdoms coming around, taking it to the ground now. Taking it to the ground now. Still soft, it's a mural of warfare, forged in faith and in fire, painted so raw true to put up on these dirt roads galore. This is the covenant song, covenant strong, warriors flame that cannot be tamed. A love is so deep and profound thing, in a world that you can't name, you can't tame. Through the storms and their lies, their whole enterprise, hold that line. Let it be built from them, that divine God ignites. They're pistol popping on our type of love slave values tonight. Nah, pistol popping on our whole love slave values tonight. Nah, take this type of tune with the peace driven, but test my G's queen. I'll show you how we living, not just the rose, them skies. Pistol popping in the prize. Risen up to them strings they gave. We kingdom clay, molded by Christ we pray, and we slay down the whole road that we've laid. They watch it with them eyes, they wish they broke, planting up them seeds they never choked. You and me, it's divine, ride or die from the traumatides, and them eagles touching better skies. Ice up on my soul, melted by your touch. This covenant too strong. They can't fake that much. They can't fake that kind of touch. We ain't never needed their eyes and their whole lives, built from their whole dark work, their enterprise, just to beat up that road that we laid in engraved ways of our whole hearts in flames. As the truth defies, as it flies like the eagles do, and soars the skies so beautifully. They threw that dirt as we build that hole. And they threw out that hate as we tried to build that whole throne. The knees touching to the ground, and that faith in our bones. The skies opened up wide as we ride, we rise, we ain't never alone. Girl, baby girl, this is a covenant strong song for you and for me, for me, for you too. With that warrior's flame of love so deep that cannot be named, that cannot be tamed. Through them stores and them enterprise that they try to lie, they try to lie, we hold down that line. We'll hold down that line, fine. Built upon that pain that they gave, but we designed the divine. You can't freeze when God ignites, we'll dance in the rain, and we'll touch that better light. Jesus Christ's light, our hearts can come unchained. We won't be blamed for taking our true love's life value tonight. Hey yo, they ain't just trying to hate me, they're trying to murk me out. I'm still breathing, trying to get out the facts of the truth, but they're wiretapping me, and they're come up in my life to gaslight me, so I stayed awoke. Got woken up by their whole plot, wires tapped, and them fake ass family being thought out like Shot in the dark against my whole soul's refrain, trying to snake me up away. This is an identity theft thing. Poison up in my plate, up in my eyes. I can't even scream. Their whole enterprise, they're trying to ghost bomb me, G. Turn me into their darkest meme. Fake ass charges, fake ass love out here. This fake ass system too, trying to take me up all of the way to just like my dad, my fucked up brothers, when they're trying to steal up my whole soul, leaving me barely able to think, cutting my power, my water, like I ain't just a whole man, peeping up their whole plan, G. Like it ain't in God's hands. Snakes in my bed, bras, flipping up them nose, trying to clone me out. Steal up my whole refrain, my whole identity the same. Stealing every single job, every single place, leaving me inside of mental bars. It ain't mental health, this is a murder set in slow. Them covert ops, they coming and gaslighting me in my own kitchen when I'm going to work, and I'm praying on the floor, being burped up real slow, trying to take up that fade, not light the same. Grip up that mic like a .45 tight, and they ain't seeing a threat. The fuck is wrong with the government, man? How are they gonna do this illegal shit over me when all of this illegal shit has been happening to me? Now they're trying to clip me up, the back's out on the booth, trying to wrap it up. It's a mission, it's here in the youth, setting that tone, and I'm exposing the demons the same, hiding in my telephone, hiding in everything the same, trying to murk me all out so quietly, nah, with their poisonous of war, their spiritual war zone. As if I died in the dark, I'm still kicking down the doors, taking on the forlorn ways as their witness one, witness two, as if I don't have the right to face my accusers the same way as they do. And you know what? It's really fucked up that my dad can get away with rape and all that shit, and the CPS, instead of helping my mom and me and my sister, they can't even go after a real G. But yet a real G, yeah, they can't even do the right thing by a real G trying to stand up tight for his family. Instead, they try and use CPS to go after the real men out here that are trying to take out real missions. Explain to me how that works, G. They can let a man get away with rape, but yet a kid gets a hold of a crayon and starts coloring, and they go after the man that has a kid that has a marker that starts coloring on themselves like a kid does. So how are they going to go after a man that has a lot of stuff going on in that fashion, but they can't go after the man that gets away with rape? Explain this shit to me, G. I think there's a war going on, and most of it's going unseen.